Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. WWE presents Survivor Series, a Raw versus Smackdown show, kind of like the old, the hell were they called? Bragging rights show they used to have. Some were doing Survivor Series last year and this year. Every match had a Raw versus Smackdown theme to it. If you've watched USA between SmackDown and Raw, you've seen a lot of build-tos with some of this stuff, and a lot of stuff that's going to go forward with storylines. First match, we had New Day representing SmackDown versus The Shield. 3-on-3 here. Wasn't predictable to me. I mean, you have New Day, who is stale as a fucking week-old bread that's set out. You have The Shield, you know, that part's predictable where you know what's going to happen over the next 3 or 4 months. Dean Ambrose is going to turn on Seth Rollins. And then Roman Reigns will go on to main event WrestleMania. So you have some predictability there, but New Day, they need to blow up New Day. We were talking in the Pulse Dungeon last night about the possibility of turning Big E. Having Big E turn on Kofi or Xavier and leave Xavier and Kofi together as a tag team and have Big E go on kind of the main event kind of guy. Kind of do a Farouk type angle with him. Kind of like the Black Panther, you know. Something that the Pro Wrestling Pulse had talked about in their videos leading up to SummerSlam when they weren't watching. Their whatever they were called. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, kind of unique here. This match pretty good. You know, New Day had like a 3-on-1 against Ambrose at one point. They did the kind of a Tower of Doom splash. You had Big E, you had Kofi, or you had Xavier in the middle, Kofi getting on the turnbuckle, jumping on over Xavier and doing the splash, and then Xavier did the splash on the Shield. You had the Shield doing their triple powerbomb on Kofi. The Shield ended up getting the victory. Dean Ambrose pinning Kofi Kingston, so Raw won up 1-0, and they made sure they told you the Raw was up 1-0 because they had a scorecard on the screen. Next, we had the women's traditional 5-on-5 match, which actually WWE, WWF traditional Survivor Series match, 4-on-4. There's been more 4-on-4 than there has been 5-on-5 in the 31-year history of Survivor Series. But I'm just saying they consider the 5-on-5 a tradition when really the 4-on-4s had more matches. We had the Smackdown team of Becky Lynch, Carmelo, Natalya, Tamina, and Naomi versus the Raw team of Alicia Fox, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, and Asuka. The 3-on-3 to begin the show, I gave it a 4-star. Shield winning over New Day. This match, 2 minutes in, you had the Smackdown captain Becky Lynch getting eliminated by Bayley. And then you had Tamina getting eliminating Bayley. Then you had Nia Jax getting counted out. Well, you can't have her being part of Team Raw. Have her, you know, you gotta have her counted out. I mean, trying to make her not look weak. I mean, whatever. Naomi pins Alicia Fox, which was a very questionable pin. Naomi's shoulders were moving when the referee... And it's like, was that a pin? Was it not? Referee tells her to leave. We're all like, the bell. I don't even remember the bell rang, but the announcers are confused, and the five announcers was just god awful. I mean, you have Michael Cole and who the fuck's the other Raw guy? That's garbage. Anyway, and Corey Graves is kind of in the middle, and then you had Byron Saxton and oh my god, I totally forgot the SmackDown main guy announcer's name. Anyway, yeah, it was this 5-on-4 jumping all over each other and whatever. So you had Sasha pinning Naomi, and then you had Asuka pinning Carmella. You had Natalya pin Sasha, which left Natalya and Asuka. and you had Natalya versus Tamina, and you had Asuka versus Tamina and Natalya. So SmackDown was up 2-1 at this point. And you're like, well, based on what WWE has done in the past and the way they protect their superstars, I don't see Asuka getting her shoulders pinned. I'm sorry. She's the last one for Raw. There's no way. So she eliminates Tamina, and then she makes Tamina submit, and then she uses a different submission hold and makes Natalya submit. I gave it 4-star. It was intriguing. It was dramatic. It was good. 19 minutes. You could have done things a little different, but you know what? No one looked great. No one looked like shit. Next, we had the U.S. title versus the IC title. We had Baron Corbin versus The Miz. So right now, Raw is up 2-0. To me, there wasn't a lot to this match. It was kind of like a squash match to a point. You had the Miztourage getting involved. You just kind of, it's like, whatever. 9 minutes? I mean, come on. You had a 4-hour fucking show to kill. Baron Corbin getting the victory. SmackDown gets their first win. Next, we had the Raw Tag titles on the line. The Raw Tag Champions versus the SmackDown Tag Champions. Like I talk today. The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, we are the Bar, whatever, versus the Usos, the Uso Penitentiary. It was just a back and forth match. It was good. I mean, I gave it 3 3/4 star, but there wasn't that one thing that kind of, to me at least, was like, oh my god, this happened. It was a good match. The teams worked well together. They had good chemistry. Jimmy ended up getting the pin on Sheamus. Sheamus' hair looked stupid. When I mean it looked stupid, it had the mohawk, and then it had paint on the end of it. It looked like he stuck a paintbrush in a thing of paint and pulled it out. And it had that much paint across it, and it was like silver. Supposedly, I think it was supposed to match the belts, but it looked really fucking stupid. And I really want to say, Sheamus, you look stupid, but I didn't. Well, I did, but he didn't hear me. So, yeah. Just wasn't, it was there. Usos getting the victory. I give it 3 3/4 star. Now we're all tied at 2. Next, we had the SmackDown Women's title versus the Raw Women's title. We had, like we had with the Raw SmackDown titles, they kind of took them off Shield, put them on the bar to change it up a little bit. Here, we had Natalya dropping the title to Charlotte. Natalya replaced Charlotte in the 5-on-5. Charlotte's champion versus champion here. Charlotte Flair, the first Grand Slam Women's Champion in WWE history. Winning the Raw Women's title, the SmackDown Women's title, the short-lived Women's title, and the Divas title, and the NXT Women's title. This was actually a really good match. Alexa Bliss surprised me a little bit. She kind of went after Charlotte's midsection. They're going on and on about Charlotte having injured ribs. She was kind of favoring a little bit. She had a moonsault and she missed, and Alexa moved. So that kind of hurt her a little bit. They had a little bit going on the outside. When it all came down to it, Charlotte put in the figure 8. Alexa Bliss taps. Charlotte wins. You're like, okay, the world is fine. And now we have SmackDown up 3 matches to 2 with 2 to go. It's like a 7-game series. You kind of know if the road team is up 3-2 going home for Game 6 of the World Series, more than likely the home team wins. SmackDown up 3-2. Next, we have the WWE Champion versus the Universal Champion. We have the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. The writing's on the wall, the outcome of the match. I'm sorry. When Kurt Angle's job was on the line, if Team Raw didn't win, you kind of already knew the outcome before it happened. Was it a good match? That's really all you got to say. Yes, I thought it was. 3.5 star. AJ Styles can wrestle a fucking tree and make it look good, and he has done it before. Can he wrestle a big fucking tree and make it look good? Yes, he has done it before. Abyss, Kevin Nash, Mick Foley, Sting. He's done it. AJ Styles has done it. I compared this match to Shawn Michaels versus Vader. Think about it. Vader, Brock Lesnar, back in the day. Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles. Shawn and AJ, they both can wrestle trees and make it look good. And that's what AJ did. And 15 minutes. Brock Lesnar in a 15-minute match. Brock Lesnar needs to get on a fucking treadmill. Good God Almighty. He was blown up at the end of this match. It looked like his fucking head was going to explode. You know he lost 5 pounds because as much as he sweated. Holy shit! But I'll tell you, at one point in time, I thought AJ might win. He had Lesnar in that calf crusher. And I'm like, are they going to let Brock Lesnar tap out to the phenomenal AJ Styles like a little bitch? No, they didn't. But hey, it looked good. It looked like they were going to do that, but they didn't. They didn't do that for us. I don't know why. AJ went to go for the flying forearm. Lesnar caught him. Earlier in the match, Lesnar went to catch him and damn near dropped his ass. It's like, oh, fuck, that was bad. AJ's like, God damn, put me in here with talent, please. But yeah, at the end, he went to hit the flying forearm. He'd already hit it once, went to hit it again. Brock caught him. F5. 1, 2, 3. Team Raw. Brock Lesnar wins. You know, when he did when he went to almost dropped him, AJ also went for a tornado DDT on Lesnar. Lesnar just fell. Instead of actually selling the move, Lesnar just went, bleh. It's like, somebody fucked that move up. So it's like they showed the replay of it. It's like, yeah, fucking Lesnar just felt like a sack of potatoes. Lesnar getting the victory. AJ looked just phenomenal as always. So I give it 3.5 stars, you know. So now we're tied up at 3. 1 match left. The traditional Survivor Series 5-on-5. We have Team Raw, Kurt Angle, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and Triple H. Triple H's beard was really gnarly, I thought. Versus Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena. Good match. Could have had some better parts to it. We're going to run down how the eliminations went here. You know, the elimination style, traditional Survivor Series. Braun Strowman pins Nakamura. Braun Strowman pins Bobby Roode. You're like, what the fuck? John Cena pins Samoa Joe. Angle pins Cena. So Angle got a pin there. Orton pins Balor. Strowman eliminates Orton. Shane pins Angle. Which comes down to Tripp and Shane. And Braun Strowman left. So right before Shane pinned Angle, you had Owens and Zayn come in and attack Shane. Shane ran him off with chairs. Before that, you had Strowman you had the whole team of Smackdown putting Braun Strowman through the announce table, but he was able to continue. But you had Triple H, Kurt Angle, and Braun Strowman on one side. Shane on the other side. Simple here. You think, you know, this is simple enough. Angle's in the ring. You had Tripp tag himself in. Kurt was like, what the fuck here? They're kind of fighting in between the three of them. Shane's kind of trying to quick roll up nothing. Tripp pedigreed Kurt Angle for Shane to eliminate him. So you're kind of asking yourself, okay, is Tripp going to side with his brother-in-law? What's going on here? Is he just pissed off at Kurt Angle, so he pedigreed him? Where is this going? So, okay, you had Tripp and Strowman on one side and then Shane on the other. So Tripp never tagged in Strowman. So Tripp, you know, takes out Shane McMahon himself. You had Strowman standing on that ring apron going, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Just looking at Tripp like, what the hell? So Tripp gets the victory, Team Raw wins. You had Strowman just like walking around, looking around like, I didn't sign on for this. You know, I signed on for a fight. This is kind of BS. You had Strowman end up doing 2 running firebombs on Triple H. I'm predicting right now, at Mania this year, which I will be going to, WrestleMania 34 will be my third WrestleMania in 9 years. Went to 25, 30, now 34. Either we get Braun Strowman versus Triple H, or we get Tripp versus Shane. But we'll get one of the two, I think, at Mania. I think we get the other one at Royal Rumble. I think we could see Tripp and Shane match at Rumble. But, we'll see. Overall good. I give it 3 3/4 star. It was entertaining. When you had the team trying to kill each other. Kurt Angle's job on the line, and Tripp pedigrees him. Raw still wins, so we'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw tonight. So as always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Notice have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.